Hey folks, Species 7 here, welcome back to the channel and Farm Sim 15, and we are back here on Volksholm 2nd edition, version 1.3. I don't know, it's amazing I can keep track of it all. Yeah, because as we said in the last video, and I do realize that it's been not long at all since that last video. Okay, I'm not sure where our cultivator is. But I think he's on this field somewhere. I just want to make sure we're starting on the right place. And yeah, okay, he's way over gone. Anyways, because this is again another update, I thought it might be worth our while. We don't want more sunflowers. It might be worth our while to get an episode or two of it together, because we've restarted this map so many times, it seems like we don't often get to go all that far. I'm not sure what that is. Okay, I think that might be oats. Okay, we know what these are. That's the clover and the... how about a field of barley? Canola... actually, I think... let's do up some canola. Alright, and we're going to hire Billy Bob Fred with our nice 6-meter seeder. It's a 6-meter seeder. Yeah, there we are, the JCB's doing the cultivating. Excellent. Should be finished soon. I think we'll just hop in here and hitch a ride to the other end of the field. But yeah, as I say, I thought I would like to get a few more episodes of this done. We have done these same two fields, I really don't know how many times, and then it seems whenever we're just about ready to progress, get a few things done, Byface releases a new version. Now, I know at some point most of these new version releases are going to be a little bit moot. Because things like the pig and beef fattening stations, they are now available in a placeable form, which means you can use any map, buy yourself a field, you know, use the money mod or whatever to get the money to buy a field and place them down before you ever start the game, or at any point thereafter. The same thing is now true of the Seed Master. There's placeable versions of everything to go with it. I can only see the Compost Master, the new poultry pen, those sort of things will certainly find their own, you know, their own place in the placeable zone real soon. So the next thing I sort of see is maybe being a big thing, although there isn't too much of it out there in the pipeline. But I would think unless you ended up with something like the soil mod, which is makes such fundamental changes, I don't think we'll be seeing a lot new. I have no idea what I'm doing, I just remembered. We do want to fertilize those fields. So yeah, I sort of see that as being sort of the next thing that could possibly be done. Although I'll be honest with you, I didn't really see the chicken sheds coming. Okay, because there was no hint of that at all in 2013. Yeah, I think our Fent here will do fine for slogging about some spray for us. But I do see, like I said, at some point the soil mod being adapted, just because it, like I said, not only did it such fundamental changes, but it seemed to be changes everybody was really looking for. And of course, as none of it ended up being implemented in 15, you know, not to the degree we'd hoped, certainly. The, okay, I think that guy might only do calc, I'm not sure. The Hercules. He might also be a spreader of other... Wow, let's look. I mean, why would we sit here and guess? What are we looking for anyway? There we are. Selective-oo. Nope, it obviously isn't that. Sprayers? Selective-oo? Ah, Star of Hercules. Here we go. And it shows there only fertilizers. So, well, let's give that a try. I haven't actually ever used this, but I have it, I believe, on the Baldacchino map. So, alright, well, decent looking rig. you can certainly see that certain bits and pieces, i.e. a heck of a lot of it, were taken from the little unit sitting beside it. But again, done really well. I mean, you know, I'm certainly not going to say it looks like a reskinned, because there's a lot of other things going on. We've got the small tires, which means they really probably should have changed the hitch point a little bit, because it does look like it's got a bit of a tilt to it. Will they allow us to refill fertilizer? They will. Alrighty, Humpty Dumpty. And then we'll see how this guy works. Hopefully it has a nice particle effect, etc. It seems to be a decent enough mod. Let's actually hop out, I suppose, and have a little better look at her. Yep. Maybe from this side. There we go. Okay. Huh. I wonder if these gauges here actually function in some manner. I assume that's what they are, some sort of a fill gauge. They look like they're at the halfway mark on both. So yeah, not a bad mod. Not bad at all. I would say you can certainly see where they go right down to that particular thing, whatever it is. Eh? Okay, so that was included on here as well. Well, that's alright. Like I said, they are very similar machines with very similar functions. That doesn't really look like fertilizer to me, but it's okay. Does it do anything else? I'm just curious whether it has a tarp to cover or anything like that. No, it looks like we simply get there and turn it on. Alright, well, let's do that. Let us indeed do that. The other thing, I am, as you guys know, or some of you, most of you, one or two of you, are aware that I'm actually doing 3 maps right now. I do this one, which has kind of been my long-spanning series through Farm Sim 15. We did a little bit on the original map, and then name escapes me at the moment, but we did move to a different map, which we did for a little while, and it was a decent enough map. Oh right, that was the one that would also put a little bit of fertilizer on the field. So, curiosity. I'm also doing the let's finish one thought, I suppose. I'm also doing the Baldacchino map, which is kind of our hard mode. I feel like banging my head against the wall real hard and doing repetitive maneuvers all day map. And then we're doing the Hagenstadt 2015, which was kindly enough given to me by Bruteman. And that's the one that I think, unfortunately, as much as I do appreciate, as I said, it was given to me, and as much as I appreciate that, it also gets not nearly as much attention. The first episode, everybody jumped up and down to see what it was all about, and that was awesome. The other thing is it doesn't really offer a lot of what is now there, you know. And until all of these things do become, and we do have a hired worker, alright, until all of these things do actually become available. Let's see how it does with the hired worker. Oh, alright, he manages to turn it on. Looks like it's got a great spread. Until all the placeables do become, or all of the mods become placeables, all the mods that are now becoming standard on maps, the Compost Master, the Broiler mod, these sort of things. I think the last 5 or 6 maps I've looked at, the newer released ones, have all included them. It kind of makes the map already a little outdated. Plus the fact, of course, we've all seen probably thousands of hours, or played thousands of hours, of Hagenstadt when it was on 2013. It looks a lot prettier in 2015. There are, of course, all the new 2015 vehicles to use, but beyond that, I don't know that it offers anything more than this map does, and in fact less. And it may offer a few things more than Baldacchino does, but it certainly doesn't have that, no, this isn't Fallout, I am actually playing Farming Simulator kind of quality to it. And that's what I sort of really love about Baldacchino. I mean, if somebody makes a map of Pripyat and throws a farm around it, I'll go. I'll volunteer to test it, heck. You know, I'm gonna put on the orange radiation suit, I'll climb in my tractor, and we're out there. Know what I mean? I really like that Eastern Bloc, European, Russian, Polish kind of thing. There's a couple of new Polish maps coming out, by the way, that look pretty good. They're, again though, they're not really much of a stretch from Baldacchino. And although Baldacchino doesn't have the broiler mod, and it doesn't have the Seed Master or Compost Master, it does have the advantages over Hagenstadt of not seeming to want to crash the giant engine every time I try and use an ROS, an AFL, or UPK mods. There seems to be really picky about what it will or will not allow. So, long story short, I think until it's released in its final version, which I assume will happen, I think we're probably pretty close to done with Hagenstadt, if not done. So again, great thanks to Bruteman for allowing us the opportunity of seeing this map before pretty much most other people had, and all of that. But you know, I am going to run my channel according to my viewers' wishes, and looking at the amount of views on both Baldacchino and this map, especially this one. You guys do seem to like this one. I think it's my own personal prejudice that I like Baldacchino so much. But yeah, comparative to Hagenstadt, there's a huge difference, like double for both of these. So there you go. But enough of my whining, ranting, whatever the heck you want to call it. It certainly achieved one thing, didn't it? You may not feel more informed, but look, the field's done. It's got to count for something, doesn't it? And it's so easy to make money on this map. There we go. That I always figure we can afford to hire the occasional worker, or darn near all the time. So, besides, I was kind of anxious to see exactly how that would play out. So this time around, I'm going to do it myself. Yes, indeed, this is me driving the tractor. No, turn course play on, or auto tractor, or... I don't think so. I kind of like doing this. So there you go. Yeah, that's that long-winded thing that allowed us to get through an entire field and 2 or 3 other jobs on top of it. Yeah, that's bottom line. Whoa. Why we are seeing another episode of Volksholm so soon. I would really like to advance this map a little bit more than we have been. Did I guess right? Oh, not too bad, eh? I'm almost as good as a hired worker. So, there you go. I've almost achieved the level of artificial intelligence at the most basic form. Drive up, drive down. Perfect. It's still... There we go. A little bit, whoa, nasty. Slow down, boy. Still a little bit hard to get used to the whole massive increase in speed when you turn off something like this sprayer. I mean, yeah, I can see lifting a, you know, an 8-meter cultivator or plow out of the ground is going to allow your tractor to just rocket ahead, but I don't know. As I said, unless these things have incredibly power-hungry pumps on them. Did he not finish that? And the question would be, why? Unless they have really crazy pumps, I don't know why they slow the tractor down so much. Well, I mean, I know the game does it so that you will drive within the limits. Okay, we have to do something here, because stuff's just getting right the heck out of control. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay, dude, come on, man. Whoa, are you serious? Oops, there we go. Wow. A little, bit of a nasty, innit? Wow, man. There. Just slam right into the tractor, push it the heck out of the way. Wow. Seriously, dude. You know? I mean, mellow out. I appreciate that you're trying to get the job done, but yeah, mellow the heck out, man. Alright. Back to what we were doing. Now, we do have the other field just up above the farm there, and that has been already harvested. I'm just gonna haul the, what do you call it, forage wagon up and down there and collect up the straw. So yeah, and the last time when I was wondering about the feeding station, the reason I was confused is because, you know, when you log into a game that has the feeding station, it runs the little ticker tape across the top, right? Well, this one does too, but the feeding station it's referring to is actually that little mixing station that was added at the cow pen, where you could throw, like, sweet beets, or sugar beets, I mean, cross between sweet potatoes and beets. Yeah, sweet beets. You could throw sugar beets in and mix it with whatever the heck it is they wanted you to mix it with. Mixed rations, that would be it. And get a whole new product. So yeah, and of course we will be doing that. I don't know if we have any, I was going to say sweet beets again. I don't know what the heck's wrong with me. Sugar beets. But there we go. We have 2 fields prepped and ready. So let's go park this up. It worked rather well. That's good to see, because I can't really afford to replace equipment on Baldacchino. Oh, last time around too, when it turned out that our chicken shed was right smack in the middle of the biodiesel, what just happened, the biodiesel fits perfectly right across the street. So we didn't have to get rid of it. We just needed to move it over. And yes, I did have to pop a bunch of extra coin in temporarily just to do that. So, however, we did, so you can see, I did kick it back down to where it was. I couldn't remember where it was. I kicked it back down to where it was, and then I sold something. So we ended up with even a little more. But that's okay. So we're finished with this guy. We can park him up. And I think that's probably going to be a good day's work. We have 2 fields gone from raw state to planted and fertilized. So, not bad for a single day's work at all. Nice, and I do like that nice little Hercules spreader. That's cool. We'll use the other one for lime, of course. Alright, big priority up next time will be to gather us some grass and some straw and all the other aminal components that we are going to require to make everybody happy, snappy, and fat. So, but I think until then, guys, I'm going to put all my toys away, because that's what we do here on the farm. I'm not like some where I'm just going to leave this stuff from one end of our little green empire to t'other. No, sir. So, there we go. We got some things accomplished, we got some things some things explained, and yeah, I yammered in your ear till you've probably already changed the channel and you're no longer listening to me. But if you are, well, as always, take care of each other, folks. This has been Species 7, and, well, ciao for now.